If you don't know who that is, it is Jimmy the Baker.
I would hope so.
Would you look at this? Me and Julia were kind of going crazy about this. You're going to get 6 of the cinnamon rolls and 7 of the sticky buns. This price of $44.98 is going away at the end of our show today. Your 3 easy payments, $14.99. M135624 is the item number. And we're talking about like 2 of our most favorite treats from you, Jimmy.
I have to say that this is for Christmas or Thanksgiving or both for that matter, but to have this in your house, I think it's like the day after Thanksgiving, that Friday, when everybody's jonesing for, you swear you're never going to eat again on Thanksgiving the next day. But then on Christmas morning, I have to say that I'm really honored that every year I start seeing Bill 2, Ship 2s going crazy in December, and they're sending cinnamon rolls and sticky buns. This is the best of both.
I don't have to wait until November or December. I can get these now as well, just so you know. You don't have to wait. There are 3 ship dates now. First week of November and then the first week of December, you can get these home. You're starting with that cinnamon roll. Please, let's do it. I'm excited to talk about it, Jimmy.
You don't get this without some real old-fashioned hard work and some real old-fashioned time. What do I mean by that is the real big guys are going to make a dough in the morning and they're going to ship out cinnamon rolls at the end of the day. Doesn't happen with us. We're going to make rolls today, and we're going to make dough today, and that dough is going to sit there for 24 to 36 hours and do this really slow rise.
Nice.
So we had to balance strength so it'll stand up in the microwave and also cakiness because you don't want anything too tough. And that's what took us so long, so many years, which we've perfected. I'm looking at this work. Look, I've been doing this a long time. I still get worried when I open up a box when we're about to do a show. I'm worried, is it going to be a good one? They're all great. I have to just my hats off to my staff. Perfect execution on the dough. The cinnamon roll filling is just gooey. That is a brown sugar cinnamon, an Indian cinnamon. This is the one when you put in your microwave. And you could, 30 seconds, 20 to 30 seconds, you will smell up that kitchen. Your guests are going to be thrilled, or Jimmy, you're going to be thrilled.
I forgot to tell you, your choice, you get with or without nuts with this. And look at the tub of the icing. Yes, you're getting the icing. So 150 already picked up. Believe it or not, I have not tasted the cinnamon roll.
You have not tasted?
I've not. I've only tasted the sticky buns. So,
you're welcome to dive in while we discuss the sticky buns.
I might have to go on in here and get a little piece.
So the sticky buns that you also get an option of with or without nuts.
Right.
And I tell you, I could run for office on these sticky buns. People go crazy over these sticky buns. And again, with nuts, you've got that sticky exterior, which brown sugar, molasses, honey, real old-fashioned stuff here we're talking about, on top of that luscious dough, which again, we've slow proofed, or we let the slow rise happen overnight. So you can choose that, or you can choose without nuts, which is just the pure caramel baked onto the bottom of the roll. This, again, doesn't happen without somebody really paying attention. And my hat's off to Miguel and everybody in the factory, the bakery. He's doing a really good job. Perfect roll.
And these are walnuts, right?
Yes, those are, well, actually, you've got a combination of walnuts and pecans.
Okay.
And I did that because I just like the flavor. It was almost an accident, to tell you the truth.
I love that.
I think one day we ran out of walnuts and we added pecans, or the other way around, and somebody said, hey, this is really good. So that's what we did. So I think, I forget which is, it's more sticky buns than cinnamon rolls, I think? Okay. Okay. Oh, don't let me interrupt.
I hope my husband's not watching.
Okay.
That is so good.
Thank you.
That's what you want a sticky bun to taste like. I'm a fan of the nuts. So I like that nice little crunch that you're getting with the nuts, and I love that it's my 2 favorites, walnuts and pecans together. Love that combination. But you taste the sweetness of that roll. It's a little bit sticky with that gorgeous caramelization. Listen, I don't know what your bakers are doing, Jimmy, but they are doing it right.
They are drinking the Jimmy Kool-Aid because what we learned a long time ago was it takes time. And the challenge is because we're under such pressure to get things out and get things out on time, I often have to slow them down to say, listen, just focus on the process, focus on getting that.
Let me show again what we're getting. I know we're going to bring some other. Okay, so listen, this is what you're getting. This is what you can shop for. There are 2 options, with nuts or without the nuts. But guess what? You're getting both. of the sticky buns and the cinnamon rolls. Isn't that great? So you are getting 7 of the sticky buns and 6 of the cinnamon rolls. You can have these shipped to you right now. You can have them shipped to you the week of November 10th or December 8th. But when I tell you, you are going to want to have these now, and you might even want to get them another set to come in December, because I don't think they're going to last you that long. That's exactly what I would do. The price goes up at the end of our show. 600 of these out the door already.
Whoa.
Do not wait on these. These are all like 2 of your most favorite things that we love, especially around Christmas and July from Jimmy. So happy that we have this. And it comes with the icing.
So, oh no.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh,
Okay,
yes.
so
Oh, yes. She had to
I
come
was
on
going to
in here.
explain all about heating them up. So why don't we
Yes,
just get
please
to the
do.
point? They're already hot because Julie's here.
am. Hi, Jimmy.
So hey, how you doing?
You know what I
What's going-
told Jimmy Monifa when I
What
came
did
on
you
the
say?
set? That we both wore high buns for his sticky buns.
We did. The last time Julie and I were together, we had our hair down, and today we were like, oh, we're the
Yeah,
Bun
you know
Girls
what? We're
today.
the Bun
We
Girls
love this.
today. Hi, Jimmy.
Hello.
Delicious. Look
Oh
at
my
that.
goodness,
So that
you know I
is-
can't resist.
That's the sticky bun caramel. So that's your
It's clean.
your reward for today for being a good girl. Is you could do.
I know.
You can.
Thank
You can
you.
dive into the. You can dive into the one with nuts, of course.
Yes.
That is.
We
this-
want the nuts.
That is the Indian cinnamon that we use, the Corinche cinnamon that we use. Not too sharp, nice and mellow. When that goes in the microwave, it heats up beautifully. It melds in perfectly with brown sugar, honey, and molasses. That's in the caramel. Right on top of that luscious, almost brioche dough, if you will. Nice and rich, but strong enough to stand up in the microwave. So,
That was good. Ow. That was worth it.
okay.
That's a high
good.
five worthy bite right there.
Thank you. Thank you.
That
Oh
is
my
so
gosh.
amazing.
It is so comforting. It is so warm, and it
Yeah.
just like hits your soul
This
the
would
way
be
you want it
breakfast.
to. You know what this
With
would be great
coffee?
for? Bill 2, Ship 2.
Yeah.
So this is the year that I go home. I go home every other year for
Yes.
the holidays. I
Yep.
stay with my brother and his kids and his wife.
Yeah.
If I just send those ahead of time,
Yeah.
then I know they're waiting for me too when
Yeah,
I
it's
arrive,
true.
and that's Christmas morning right there.
No, it's true. This is great. And even now, if you get these now, right? Think about the kids are going to be going back to school. Some kids are starting back to school in down south in 3 or 4 weeks.
Really?
Yes. My best friend is a teacher in Atlanta, and she starts at the end of this month. So I know, everybody's like, what? Yes, she's getting ready to go back. So this
crazy.
would be that perfect Bill 2 Ship 2 for her right now, her and the kids, something for them not to think about, and just to have this in the morning,
Oh, yeah.
going off to school. Oh my goodness. And the fact that you get both is so nice.
I've
Jimmy,
never seen you do that
You know,
before.
I can't actually remember building this and suggesting it. I mean, it's a great idea because I get asked all the time. Well, that's what
sure.
happens when you're 66. But anyway, so I often get asked, can I please get half cinnamon and half
Yeah.
sticky? And I say, yeah, we just don't offer that. And here we are. And by the way,
Lo and behold.
this is the gifty box,
Oh,
which,
lovely.
which got yours truly on there. So,
Love it, love
so
it.
Well, you're gonna ship that to somebody. It's gonna be at their door. It could be a gift. It
Yes.
could be whatever, but they're gonna get this shipped right to their door. When they get this, if you do immediate ship, my recommendation is put these right in the fridge or the freezer.
Okay.
It's hot out there, so the buns will be fine. No problem. As well as the cream cheese, put it right in the refrigerator or the freezer. They'll last there for weeks, if not months.
Perfect. Okay.
I must
over
step away from the
1,500
sticky
you
buns.
do. You
I'm
have to go.
stepping away from the
away
sticky
from the
buns.
sticky
Hands up, hands up. 1,500 of these have been picked up. The choice, with nuts or without nuts. That's it. That's really your choice, with or without nuts. Now, if you're shopping for this with the nuts, it's been really, really popular. And don't forget, you are getting 7 of the sticky buns and then 6 of the cinnamon rolls. Isn't that good? So this is your with nuts. And remember, Jimmy said the nuts. It's a combination of pecans and walnuts, both of those mixed in there together. And then without the nuts, you can get that as well. But also, look what they come with. That yummy, yummy, yummy cream cheese icing. You're getting a nice little tub of that, so you can slather it on the cinnamon buns or the sticky buns as well, like whichever you want. On the cinnamon rolls, on the sticky buns, use that icing. You will love that. You put them in the fridge or the freezer, and then you just warm it up in the microwave for what?
So on the
15
cinnamon roll, I would do 20 to 30 seconds. The
Okay.
sticky bun, you're going to invert it. You're going to take, on the sticky bun, you're going to take the wrapper off. You're going to take it just like that and put it upside down on a plate.
Nice.
Solid 30 seconds on high in the microwave so you get nice caramelized caramel and stickies. Cinnamon roll, there's a reason we bake these in paper, and that is because many of you love the center part of a cinnamon roll, and as you can see what this paper does, it doesn't sear the outside edge of that cinnamon roll, so every roll is soft like the center cut. You're going to take that off as well. You're going to take the outer paper off. You're going to take the baking paper off.
Yeah.
You're going to put it on a plate just like this. You're going to stick it in the microwave. Now, most, I should say, like to put the roll in without the icing first.
Yeah.
Get the roll nice and hot, and then lather
yeah.
on the icing.
And let it just melt into it.
If you really like a mess, I would say yes, you can. You can put the icing on before the microwave, but I like when the cold icing melts into the warm bun. And again, the dough is what is really the center of the show here.
it.
It is what makes this roll so good.
Listen, this price is going up, y'all. At the end of our show. Not the end of our day, at the end of our show. Grab these while you can. It's popular. We've sold how many, Tony, so far? 2,000 of these have
Wow.
been picked up. And our immediate ship, people want them now, Jimmy.
Okay.
But it's our most limited option. So if you're shopping, especially if you want them now, get them now. There's like no auto delivery. So I would suggest get two. I would say get one now, and then maybe you get one in December. That's completely what I would do. I would just get two sets because you're getting both the favorites.
Right, and I think that post-Thanksgiving, the following Thanksgiving weekend, these will go. And especially if you have the variety to choose between the cinnamon roll and the sticky bun, I think sticky bun with nuts and the regular cinnamon is probably the one in the lead. And then again, for the month of December, not just for the holidays, but really for just every weekend before that, whether you're entertaining or not.
Yes.
But ultimately, what I'm really flattered about is the calls that I begin to get starting in October saying these are going to be Christmas presents for people and that they do every year, that they've been doing for 10 years.
Yeah.
And I have to say I'm honored because if you're choosing us to represent you as a gift, we're really, really flattered by that.
And it's so
Thank you.
good because now you don't have the choice. I know a lot of the times people always go either or. There is no either or. You're getting both.
Somebody came up with
right?
a really great idea.
I know,
it wasn't
whoever
me.
that was. Oh my
it wasn't
gosh.
Me.
7 of the sticky buns, 6 of the cinnamon rolls. Do you want them with nuts? That's what it looks like. And it comes again with that cream cheese icing or without nuts. Price on this goes up at the end of our show, so don't leave those in your cart. 2,500 picked up today, and the immediate ship week is the most popular with nuts as well.
Wow.
And don't forget, you can also get them in November and in December. Thank you so much, Jimmy.
Thank you.
So we have more